Hello everybody and welcome to my SketchUp videos. So I'm going to do another basement today. Only this time it'll be a little more different, a little more complex than the other one. And as you recall from my last video, the house was a square, so it was generally easy. Well, not all houses are squares, so we will do a one that's kind of interesting. Not too big, but interesting. So I'll choose one of my models here. Yes, they updated the warehouse, in case you were wondering. So, but I can type in my name as usual, because we will use another one of my houses. Let's use this one. Yeah, because this one has some ins and outs, and it also has a garage. And that's how a lot of houses are, you know. I mean, a lot of houses have attached garages and have these ins and outs and whatnot, corners. So we will take this into mind when we do our... And also, if you look inside, you'll also see the stairs are kind of, you know, well, stairs, but they are kind of on a turn. They turn, so that will make for a good challenge. Alright, so this video might take a little time, so I don't know how long it will take, but I will get started, and we will see where we go from there. Okay, so if you can recall from last video, if you've seen the last video, it was my other basement, obviously from a component. My components are usually black on the inside, so then the eyes will be drawn inside of the house, not in the walls. So, I'm just going to take care of that right now, make that white, because obviously white's the easiest to work with. As you can see already, you already got a basic outline of the house here. Plus you also got a cutout where the garage is and where the utilities are. So models like that are usually very helpful already. So if we want to do that, we want to look at that already. So actually, while I'm at it, no, not yet. Okay, let's just go in and window, layers, basement, and we'll make that the active layer. And it usually helps. Let's take off the roof and the side and what other layers we're not really using, just to make it easy to work with. Okay, easier anyway. Okay, so window already, yep. I'm going to try to work as quickly as possible, so if I miss anything or anything seems unclear to you, just let me know in the comments. Give me the time of what I was saying, if that is confusing, and then I'll answer you back in the comments. Alrighty then. Easy enough. Okay, so edit component as like the other one. And I know it's a hassle if we always have to draw the house, but until and this is where you'd use the line tool, but until I find other ways to do it, you know, I'm gonna do it the way I know how to do it. At least it gets what I want done. May not be the fastest way, but I get it done this way. We'll put it at that. Because, well, I know how to do it this way. Over time I learn how to do new things. But until then, okay, so as I usually do some houses, this house is already a foot off the first floor, or as they say in Europe, you know, the ground floor here is already a foot off the ground. I don't know, foot. I guess it's just a little less than 1/3 of a meter, something like that. But anyway, so that's about right for your rafters. So usually when you do basements, actually, basements are usually usually above ground a little bit. Like as you can see here, this is where the foundation actually starts. But right now we'll go with a foot. So this basement is kind of completely underground for now. For now. Except for a few inches. So I know how the other one where we lifted the house off of the foundation. This time we're actually not going to do that. We're going to actually go right into the foundation with the house still on it. Because if a house has some complexities and some things that you're going to cut out, like, you see a garage, that's going to be unexcavated. There's no basement under a garage or a front stoop. There's no basement under that either. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the corners here and we're going to draw. Now, of course, this isn't a tutorial on how to draw things, so there will be controls that I don't actually tell you how to use or where to get them. So just like I said, if you have questions, always put them in the comments below, and I'll answer them. Then here you'll go around the garage, because that will be 100% unexcavated. I have not been able to find any exceptions, really. And we will go around here. Just basically trace where, just trace that. So really what I did was I just went under and just traced where the basement won't be. So then whenever I do lift the house up, I will, I can. We'll put that house back. Alright, so this is, oh yeah, obviously this step has to be eliminated. Because you see this, that was that. Obviously, elimination. Oh, also in this video, I'm not going to show you how to finish the basement. I'll put that in another video, showing you how to custom finish a basement to make it look real. Alright, realistic. Let me see where my... But right now, these are just finishes. Construction. This is just to finish the basic SketchUp construction of a basement. This is not actually, I'll show another video showing like the individual steps and the joists and whatnot, but I'm not doing that here. So we're going to go and we'll make that 8 inches. 8 inches to a foot. And let's see, it's 8 feet down. So basically that is your basement. Now we'll put the house back on top of it. Like, find this corner here. Yeah, and you will see in real life that the foundation does venture above the ground level. Well, it's a good way to avoid leakage and other things that you don't want in a basement, obviously, for obvious reasons. Wait, why did I do that? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. On the component, erase. So then therefore you know where things are. Because like in the other video, I showed you how to trace from the steps to put the stairs in. Now we move the house over. And you just want to be careful. Sometimes I would do things temporarily, like I'd erase some lines for now, and then I'll redraw it. Don't worry. Then now, so you can see inside, especially for a more complex house like that, like this. So then we'll just trace where the stairs are, and we'll do that by corners. Remember, keeping the house above. Some judgment has got to be used. Sorry. You see, it's almost like working on a car, you know, in a garage. They'll raise the car up, and then they'll work under it. That's kind of what you're doing right now. Only obviously this is a house, not a car. A computer house, not a car. And then basically from there, you'll just determine the wall thickness. You'll just determine whatever wall thickness you got for these walls here. Because obviously that can be part of your staircase. It really can't be. So like that other video, that other house, you know, you'll do that. Made mine 4 inches. And then from there, we'll move the house again. Redraw this line. And then, you know, as usual, determine the stairs from there. However, what you would also want to do is make sure, what you probably want to do is just make these stairs the same, basically the same width as the ones in the basement, just to make it easier. So then they're the same steepness, and so it's just coherent, you know. And then, obviously, like how I would also ever do my other stairs, you know, just go up in a certain way. And obviously, you know, I'm just ballparking it. I'm just showing you, like, obviously these aren't stairs, but, you know how I make stairs in other videos. Just exactly the same principle. And make sure if you can just make sure there's just enough joist space between the 8-foot basement walls and these floors, like a foot to maybe a foot 2 inches. Then basically you have your basement. And in the next video, I'll actually show you how I finish a basement. But these videos are just to show you basic construction. So yeah, and obviously here, you know what I mean, for things like this, you need your platform, and then make stairs going down. You don't make stairs immediately. So that's another thing to plan. Like see here, show where this door ends, you know. Then from there, make your platform. And then usually what I would do is, when I make my platform, I'd make my platform a whole step down from the door, just so then to save room for the stairs. And obviously, because in houses like this, the stairs are a little low. Door here, clearance between the door and the stairs are a little low, so it'll take some planning. But usually, like whenever designing a house, you know what I mean, you'd do this all at first, you know, before you get into really doing the construction of the house from design. So then you don't have to come back and do it like how we're doing it now, which is obviously not good in the real design world, but it's got it in the modeling world, because I already told you that I don't do basements in my models, and obviously you know why. Seeing that, it looks kind of ugly. And then whenever you're done, you know, you can just put all this back on. There, oh yeah, and then layers, where are we? Window, layers, and just go back there. Boom, you're done. And if you want to, go back and blacken the walls if you wanted to, but don't have to. That's just me. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.